Question 11 is another question on trigonometry and should come with a health warning that you need to ensure your calculator is in degrees rather than radians, otherwise you're going to end up with some slightly strange answers. In part A, we are asked to find this length here, CD. So, relative to this angle here, which is the one we provided, we know it's a right angled triangle. Relative to this angle, we are trying to work out the opposite side, and we have been given this length, which is the adjacent. So if you think back to your secateurs, you should recognize that the relationship between this angle and these two sides is going to be tan 48 equals opposite over adjacent. So tan 48 is going to be the same as opposite, which is CD, over adjacent, which is 250. So in order to work out CD, I am going to do 250 multiplied by tan 48 degrees, and if I do that I get an answer of 277.65 something or other, which is going to give me an answer of 278 meters to 3 significant figures. In part B, we are asked to find the angle of depression from A to B. So remember, the angle of depression is actually the angle with the horizontal. So the angle of depression of B from A is actually going to be this angle here, theta. Now, because this line here and this line are parallel, we can see that this angle of depression here will be the same as this angle here. So in order to try and ascertain the angle of depression here, we need to figure out how on earth we can work out this angle here. Now, in the question, we are told that CD, so this observation tower at D, is 3/4 of the way up to the top. So we've already got CD, and we know that 3/4 of the total length, 3/4 of the total length, so 3/4 of AC will give us this height here, because the observation deck is 3/4 of the way up. So 3/4 of the total height, therefore, is going to give us 278. Now remember, on your calculator you should actually keep the exact answer, so you should keep control answer or 277.65 on your calculator. But here we can see we can calculate this length AC by rearranging this equation, and we end up with a value of AC which equals 370.2 meters. So now we've got this length here, 370.2. We've got this length here, so we can very easily work out this angle here. So we'll call this is also going to be theta. So this whole angle here, relative to this angle here, we have got the opposite. So we're going to say tan theta is going to be the opposite, which is the height of AC, which is 370.2, divided by the adjacent, which is 250. So that's going to give us tan theta. If we want theta, we are going to have to take the inverse tan of 370.2 over 250, which gives us an answer of 56.0 degrees to 3 sig fig. I think actually that can give you an answer of about 55.97 or something, depending on accuracy. But that should give you about 56.023 significant figures.